Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Dawn Farbert, and I want to welcome you to this call. Myself, along with my husband, Williston Farbert of 26 years, are Sapphire ambassadors in this new company that I'm going to be talking to you about. It is a technology company, and I'm going to be giving you a whole lot of information. So I want to suggest to you that you get a notepad and a pen and write down any questions that come to mind, anything that you have any doubt about, anything that you're interested in and you need more information on, just write it down as it comes to mind, because at the end of this session, we will have an opportunity for you to get those questions answered. So the reason you are on this call today is because someone thought a lot about you and they invited you to hear about the #1 fastest growing home-based business of 2019, as well as the fastest momentum in 2020. I'm excited. I want you to be excited. I want you to feel like this is going to be an opportunity of a lifetime for you. And what I want you to do, for those who haven't did so already, is write the name of the person who invited you in the chat. Write the person's name, and then I want you to thank that person for inviting you. The company I am going to be talking about is iBoomerang. When you throw out a real boomerang, if you throw it out correctly, it comes back to you. That is iBoomerang's philosophy. If you throw out goodwill, it's going to come back to you in the form of commissions, which is earnings, in the form of self-development. Whatever it is that you do, you are going to attract. So a little bit about the company. iBoomerang pre-launched in March of 2019. They fully launched. They had a huge event in Las Vegas, Nevada in September of 2019. So we are just about 15 months old now. We are already in over 189 countries. So as I go through this presentation and I give you a whole lot of information, I want you to be thinking about 3 things so that at the end of it, you can make a decision. I want you to be thinking, if this is something that you can do, is it worth doing for you? And why would you want to do it? We're looking at something that's you're going to have a low investment, but a high return. So a little bit about my background before I get started is I am currently the admissions manager at the Bermuda Hospitals Board. I am responsible for King Edward Memorial Hospital, as well as MWI and Urgent Care Center. Any registration area that falls within these 3 categories, I am responsible for. I have over 15 years experience as a fund accountant in the investment industry, fund administration industry. And with that, when I was working with within the investment industry, I also worked simultaneously part-time at the hospital. So I want to say I just want to give a little bit of spiel about that, to say that we are looking right now. We don't know what times we're in. We don't know where things are going to go with these times. But I remember when I had set my goal that I wanted to own my own home, and I was working in the private sector in fund administration, and then leaving, finishing at 4:30, going, making 5 o'clock to midnight at the hospital, and then doing it midnight to 8 shifts, like graveyard shifts. All of that just to make ends meet and to get my goal. But we have been trained to do that. We have been trained to work hard. If you work hard, you're going to reach your goal. But at what cost? So while I'm doing that, I'm losing the relationships with my children or watching my children grow because I'm trying to make ends meet. So what I'm giving you tonight, I wish somebody would have shared with me way back then, because when we're talking about quality of life and when we're talking about lifestyle, we want to be able to have money to do what we want, but also time. So I might have had the money because I was working 24 hours at sometimes, but I didn't have the time. And a lot of people might have time, but not the money. So we want to create that balance. So I'm going to get right into the presentation. And like I said, I want you guys to be thinking about this, thinking about your family, what it is that you want for your family, and how you can change the trajectory of your family by doing something different. Because I want you to know that change brings change. Change brings change. So I don't know what your situation is right now. I don't know what it is that you're looking for. but I can tell you that change does bring change. So as I said, the company is called iBoomerang. I'm going to start with a short video and then I'll get right into the presentation.
Every so often, there's a change, a disruption, something that has never been done before. A moment in time when everything changes. When change is needed the most. This is one of those times. What will happen when an icon in the industry enters the world's largest market with a brand new model? Records will be broken. Lives will be changed. And nothing will remain the same. If you're watching this, you could be there. At the very beginning of what will be one of the biggest shifts the industry has ever seen. Watch as we deliver on a promise and a new vision like no one has ever seen before. Whatever you do, don't miss it.
Okay, so that is iBoomerang. I want to go ahead and give you a disclaimer because iBoomerang cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earn any money with our program. The reason being is because everyone is different. Everyone's goal is going to be different. Your work ethic is going to be different and your commitment level will be different. But what I can say to you is that whatever it is that you want out of this business, you can get it. Whatever work you put in, you are rewarded for. Okay, so it's time for us to take control. It's time for you to take control. It's time for you to earn more money. Can we agree that we all want to earn more money? It's time for you to start a home-based business. Why? Because we don't know where things are going. And a lot of people might have did a home-based business as their plan B, and they're finding that now their plan B has become their plan A because of things that are going on in the world. So while we are being told to go home to work, a lot of us are still working from home. A lot of us are still working from home for our jobs or jobs, but we want to make this a home-based business for you to get rewarded for what it is that you do and to make your dreams come true instead of that of your employer. So our mission is to provide an opportunity to succeed without selling by offering a 5-star lifestyle at 3-star prices. This company is just different, and I'm going to explain to you exactly how. We are taking you from an outdated business model where customers pay more and only the most experienced win into the modern era, and this is where we make money only when customers save money. So we have advanced tools to help you to succeed with proven leadership. This is our leadership. Our CEO and chairman of iBoomerang is Mr. Holton Buggs. He is the captain of our ship, and this is his hand-selected team. This team alone represents over 200 years of experience. So in 1990, Mr. Buggs, he has started in network marketing, and he was earning less than $500 per month for 7 years, less than $500 per month. But he didn't quit. He used that time to become coachable, teachable, and trainable. He used it for his personal development. He used it to learn about people. He used it to do a lot of reading, a lot of studying, and he followed his mentor. And after that first 7 years, he went and developed in 1997 a formula and a system to achieve rapid success. So in 2009, he joined a project, and during that time, He had record-breaking earnings. We're talking about the Michael Jordan of the industry. And he had record earnings and his sales for 10 years. And during that time, he supported over 45 people, guys, 45 people into earning over $1 million. So when Mr. Buggs and his wife Arlene Buggs decided that they were going to come back and do this business and do their own company, he was earning $1.3 million in the previous project. So he did not even need to get any money. It wasn't about money. He wanted to come back and make this his legacy move. He wanted this to be him giving back to the industry that helped create him into the multi-million-dollar earner that he is. He wanted to give back. He wanted to help people. He wants that to be his legacy, that he fixed an industry that was broken and that now he is able to help more people. And he has said that he is looking to help over 100 people to become a millionaire. So if he's did it already, if he did it for himself, he's did it for 45 other families, why can't he do it for me? Why can't he do it for you? So I'm here for that. I'm looking to be a millionaire. Yes, I am. That's what I'm going to be doing. Our team created a concept to make the future of business easier. How? What is this concept? This is the PREP. This is our product. It is perpetual residual income builder. This is our product, like I said, and this means that anytime we are a technology company and anything that you do know, most things that you do require technology. So the PREP is going to do something for you that nothing else can do. This is the perpetual residual income builder, which means that you do something once and you're paid for it over and over and over again, and it's ongoing, ongoing, ongoing. Okay, we're talking about residual income where you earn money while you are asleep. You are not there physically to be doing anything, any activity, but you're going to be earning. So I want you to think about Michael Jackson, how what he did while on earth, his family still benefits. You know, they are still being rewarded and earning and getting paid for what he did while he was on earth. It's the same with the PREP. It's the same with this company. You can build this to your children and your children's children. So whatever you do now as you build this company, you can hand it down to your family. So the PREP assists you in doing what many have struggled to do in the past. And if you look at all the other businesses, traditional direct sales and franchises, you can see the PREP is all ticks. All ticks. We have our customer follow-up, selling, upselling, cross-selling. If you decide you want to build a team, we have the PREP will welcome your team. It will assist with orientation, training, any upgrading. It's going to promote events, and it's going to help you with retention. So how do you get into the PREP? The Ivan Marine travel platform, our iGo Travel, is the front door to the PREP. Guys, this is just like how Amazon had started with books. We are starting with travel. But I want to say to you that we are not a travel company. And I also want to say that we are not travel agents. Okay, so I don't want you to be thinking in your mind that, oh, this is just another travel company. It's not. Like I said, we are just different. We have already obtained in our first 12 months over 500,000 customers. And as of to date, we have just hit almost 1 million customers. So how are we obtaining these customers? It's with the iGo Travel, because travel is attractive and people are going to travel. Travel is an $8 trillion industry. We have sales per day, Asia 6 billion, Europe 4.8 billion, USA 2.8 billion, Latin America 0.953 billion, and Africa 0.487 billion. People are traveling. I know they haven't been in a while because of what's going on, but I can tell you that we are going to be traveling again, and I'm sure you all can agree. If you can agree, type in the chat that I agree that we will all be traveling again. So we have two major companies that are marketing companies that are responsible for all of those websites that you see online. So when you think that you're going online and you're going to get a deal, because you're searching the site, like if you and me, I searched for 3 weeks straight trying to save $20, $15, because I want the best deal. So I'm going to look at all the familiar sites that I'm familiar with and see which one's going to give me the deal. But what they do that you don't know, or I didn't know, is they have this thing called price parity and markup. So they have an agreement between themselves where they're only going to mark up a certain price. So you're going to look at it and think that you're getting a cheaper price, but you're not, because it's the same company. They put this compare button where you can compare the sites to make it seem like you are getting a discount. So these two companies booked over $190 billion in 2019. So what they offer is the same retail prices plus the markup. And what we offer as iGo is the same inventory. The difference is that we pass the savings on to our customers as well as our business partners. So if just have a look at this slide. This slide is representing 3 reservations, and it's also got 3 confirmations. I'm going to just speak on the one in the middle, on the top, Paris, France. That's my favorite. Travelocity had this on their site for $440. Our iGo platform had it for $130. That's a savings of $310. Guys, $310 per night. If you're going to Paris, France, you're not going to go for one night. You're going to go at least 5 nights. So you're saving over $1,500. If you go for a week, 7 nights, that's over $2,000. Imagine what you can do with that. So if nothing else, if I say nothing else to you tonight, you want to join, even if it's just to get that personal savings on your own travel. So when you look at the iGo platform, and this is the reservation confirmations, remember we said we're going to give you 5-star prices. I mean, a 5-star lifestyle at 3-star prices. So Mr. Bugs, he wanted to go and check this out for himself. If he's saying that this is what we're offering, he wanted to make sure that this was correct. So when he booked his reservation, he went and his reservation was $1,348.94. He saved $1,589. That's a huge savings. You're saving more than your actual reservation. That's fantastic, right? So he ended up saving all of that, and then he also got reward credits of $1,687 that he could use for future travel. He could use to book his spas, his golf, whatever it is that he wanted. But the most important thing about this is that when he went, he had an excellent customer experience. And that's what he wanted to know about for if he was passing this on to our customers and our members. Excellent customer experience. He said that they called him, they asked him when he wanted his bed turned on, what he wanted in his mini bar, and he's gonna have it like that because he is like that. So all of those exclusive services that you get when you're first class like that, right? He had all of that, and excellent service. And I can tell you for me, who I'm not right there yet, but I'm gonna get there, for me, when I book my 14 confirmations, I'm have 14 bookings and 12 completed reservations. And all 12 of my reservations, I can say that I was treated properly. I had excellent customer service. I had no issues. It was really, really refreshing. Everything that they said that I was gonna get, I got. So I am a product of the product, and I have no problem referring iGo travel platform. So we're gonna access a 5-star lifestyle, like I said, at 3-star prices. We're looking at our core services of hotels, rental cars, cruises, flights, homes, weeks, marketplace, and timeshare owners. Our flights are on the site. However, they are not discounted because we cannot provide a discount because they're FAA regulated, as well as they fluctuate too much. Our weeks, you can't beat the weeks on the iGo platform. Let me just tell you that. I'm talking about $200 and something per week for a resort in Hawaii, for reservations in Dubai. You have, when you get on and you see, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. The additional lifestyle activities and rewards and savings are the wine clubs, the gift cards, restaurant savings. We're talking about you go and you buy a coupon, a value of $100, and you're paying $10, $11 for this coupon for your restaurant savings. You have shore excursions, theme parks, outdoor activities, shopping rewards, worldwide tours, emergency travel services, and golfing. These are just some of the services. So do you boomerang? This is going to be a household name, my boomerang. Let me just tell you this. And people are going to see you on the street and they're going to say, Dawn, do you boomerang? And I'm going to say, yes, I boomerang. Do you boomerang? So we need to make sure that we are boomerangians. That's the word, boomerangians, and making sure that we are sending out our boomerangs and that we're a part of this amazing company. What does that mean? A boomerang is just a small code that we send out to customers. It's a 6-digit code. You can send it via text, email, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, anything, any platform that you use, Instagram, all of that, you could send it. Snapchat, I think it's called. You just send a 6-digit code. The person receives the code from you, and they go to activate the code at igoboom.com. And that's all you have to do. It's a 6-digit code that's giving them access to a free website that you get to share with them because you are a member, and you're going to share this site with them, and they're going to get up to 35% savings, and it's going to cost them nothing. Absolutely free. Now, who can give away free? If you can't give away free, you might really need to reconsider if you want to be in business at all. If you can't give it away for free. So every time you activate a boomerang, it nourishes a child through the Boom Foundation. This is another way that iBoomerang gives back. So we have already provided over 4.4 million proper servings of nutrition. That was in 2019, and we're aiming to do a whole lot more this year. So this is how it works, guys. We're talking about a travel savings bonus example. This is you. You've just started. You started and you're saying, okay, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna see how this is gonna work so that I can get paid. If you look over on the left, you see 2 hotel reservations, Quintana Roo, Mexico. The public price is $1,046. If you were an ambassador, membership has its privileges. If you were an ambassador, which means a business partner, you went to pull out your credit card, instead of you having to pay $1046, you're only paying $621. How good would that feel, right? A savings of $424. So what you're gonna do is, this is you, you're gonna throw out that boomerang, that 6-digit code that I was just telling you about, and you're gonna give it to one of your friends, and they're gonna go on the site and they're gonna save $212. They don't know that you saved $424. They're just excited because they've saved $212. Because remember, I told you the other sites, the most you're going to get is probably $20, up to $20 savings. So a savings of $212. But look what happens. You're throwing them that code, that boomerang, and it's going to come right back. They saved $212. It comes right back to you. And 50% is paid to you because you are the referrer who gave them that code. And that's your direct travel savings bonus. Imagine if they saved $2,000. When you go and you book these all-inclusive and it's really expensive, those 5-star hotels, you got huge savings. Imagine if you save $2,000, your customer saves $2,000, and then the boomerang comes back and your 50% is $1,000. Imagine if they save $1,000 and you get paid $500 just for giving them a 6-digit code. Just for giving them a code. You haven't done anything else but giving them that technology, right? So this is how we are going to be making money going forward in the future. One of the fastest growing segments of the travel industry is the drive share industry. Remember, I told you that the pre-op is our technology. We are a technology company. iGo was our entrance. That's our front door. Like I said, Amazon starts with books. Now they sell everything. We have our next vertical as a ride share, drive share company, Vibe Ride. That's our second product. We have arms on the pre-op that we are going to be introducing new products or new services. And what's happening now is that companies are knocking on iBoomerang's door. Why? Because they know that we have about 1 million customers. So they want to make sure, or they would like for their product or service to be our next vertical. But we have to make sure, as the company and our philosophy is that whatever it is, whoever it is that we choose, that they offer our customers the opportunity to save so that our business partners and members can get 50%. So I want to introduce to you Vibe Ride. This is our drive share services. We are currently located in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Tampa, and Orlando, Florida, as well as Houston and Dallas, Texas. People are driving and riding with Vibe Ride right now, okay? And so let me introduce it to you. I'm gonna show you a quick video clipping of it. It's only about a second. And you choose your buy. You choose your own buy. Get the app and you choose what it is that you want. Choose your buy, you ride for the night, feeling excited, I'm living my life. No, we just different, you can't make a clone.
You know I'm a DJ, right? You should know this. Got a whole lot of race. Choose your right. Got a whole lot of race. Choose your right. Got a whole lot of race. Choose your right. Got a whole lot of race. Choose your right. You know the vibes.
Right, amazing. The other thing about it that's great is that for security purposes, if you're a female driver and you only want to pick up female passengers, we have a button that is called Girl Power, that you can push that button and only have female passengers. If you're a passenger or a rider and you only want a female driver picking you up, it might be late at night and you might feel comfortable with it being a female versus a male, you hit the Girl Power button. And guys, if you decide that you want to hit the Girl Power button, it's not going to work for you. It's not going to work, okay? So Vibe is our next generation drive share. We have 3 ways to earn. You earn when you drive, you earn when others drive, and you earn when customers ride. So imagine if you know people, you start up, you join the business, and you have people that live out in Florida right now that you know you might have met in school with them, you might have lived out there yourself. You have contacts. You have contacts in Florida and you have contacts in Texas. So you go ahead and you send them a boomerang and get them as a driver. And every single time they take a drive, you're gonna earn, okay? If you're out there and you wanna drive yourself, then you're free to do so. So you can earn when you drive and still earn when other people's driving. So we're getting you to the business model where you're gonna be earning money while you sleep or for other people networking and driving with you. So you earn when others drive, you earn when customers ride. Same thing. You know, people who are traveling to those areas, you give them the code. You just give them the code. They're going to download the app. When they get there, they're going to use Vibe Ride. And each time they get in a car, and at the end of that transaction and they pay their fare, you are going to be rewarded. How are you going to be rewarded? This is the active income where you earn up to 75% as a driver. Okay, after the first 50 rides are completed, the driver earns the most money, which is 75%. This is how you're going to earn. This is the driver passive model. So this is you. You're going to give your 10 drivers a code, right? 10 drivers. They get fares. 10 drivers getting fares of $50,000 per year. That's a total of $500,000 per year. How it comes back to you in the boomerang is that of that $15,000, of that $500,000, you're going to get 3%, which is $15,000. If this isn't enough for you, if you say, Dawn, I need more than that, I have a mortgage I need to pay off, I have a house I need to buy, I have children that I have to put in nursery school, I have children that I need to educate, I have a family, I have parents that I need to look after, I just want to travel the world, this ain't going to do it. So you go out and you get more drivers. You change that, put a 0 behind it and make it 100 drivers. And that will become what? $150,000. So you could build it as big as you want to build it. It's all up to you. Here's the rider passive model. You're talking about you again. You go out and get 10 riders or 10 passengers, right? We have something that you refer, every time you refer 5 passengers to ride, your 5th ride is free. So you get a 5th ride for free. So you refer your passengers, so you get 10 riders, they refer 5, that's 50, that 50 refers 5, sorry, that's 250. So that's 310 riders in total with an average of $50 per month. That's looking at $15,500. The 3% of that is $465 per month and $5,580 per year. And this is just from giving a code. This is just from giving technology. That's all we are doing is saying you give out our technology and you get paid for it and get rewarded. These are more ways to get paid. We have our customer acquisition model. Again, this is you go out and get 10 customers. This is more or less on our iGo site, okay? But it's also drive share. It's also the drive share. You go and get these customers, they have a total annual savings of $600. For 10 of them, you're talking about $6,000. That means that the boomerang is going to come back to you and your travel savings bonuses or your earnings is going to be $3,000. And guys, let me just tell you this. When I say your earnings or that money, is cash money. It's not rewards. It's not reward points. It's not credits. It's not gift baskets or gift certificates. It is cash. You cannot take all of that other stuff to the bank. This, you are rewarded. Your travel savings bonus is cash money. So how do we get started? Everyone's going to start with the wholesale starter kit of $49.95. That's going to give you a one customer site, iBoomerang site. That's savings of up to 35%. You're going to get 5 boomerangs to send, 25% of the direct travel savings bonus, 25% of referral commissions. This means that if you have a special group going overseas, a church group or a wedding, any type of special occasion, and you do need that personalized travel agent service, you can refer them to Extreme Travel and you will receive 25% of the referral commission. You have an I-Decide presentation in all languages, or a whole lot of the major languages. That is just a presentation that you could send to your prospect. They will have a listen to it. At the end of it, they have an option to choose whether they want to join iBoomerang as a TSA or travel, a business partner or a customer. We also have the online business management system. That's your back office. It has all your information that helps run your company. So what happens? What you have to do next? How do you really get started? You need to pick a pack. You need to pick a package and you need to decide what is it that you are going to invest in your future. How much are you willing to put up to say, this is what I need to, this is what I want to do. We want change, and we know that in order to change, change brings change. So you want to go ahead and put something in your future and say, this is what I'm going to invest in me tonight. You have the coach class and business class as well as the first class pack. Let me just explain them to you. In coach class, guys, you got an iGo booking engine. In this booking engine, you're going to be able to go on and book for yourself and 4 other family members, hotels, flights, and rental cars. You're going to get 10 boomerangs. The boomerangs are worth $300 each at the very least, because once your customer registers, they can use that code. They use that code once. Let me clear that up. They use the code once to register. Once they are registered, that email address that they register with, anytime they go onto bookings.igo for less and enter their email address in, and they go away, they book any type of travel and save, you are paid. It could be this year, next year, 5 years, 10 years from now. This is the residual income that I'm talking about. So you get 10 of these boomerangs valued of $3,000 at the very least. That's just taking one trip. You got a bonus of 50%. You got a dual team of up to 10%, and that's if you want to build a team. I haven't given you all of the information about the team building, and if you decide to join up and you want to build a team, just know that if you're in coach class, you're going to get up to 10% override on anything that your team does. You're going to have access to the pre-op and the Vibe Rise, and that is going to be a $250 one-time fee plus the $49.95. If you decide to enroll in business class, you're going to get the iGo booking engine, but that's going to add cruises to you. So everything that coach has plus the cruises. You're going to get 25 boomerangs. You're going to get a bonus percentage of 100%. And I didn't talk about the 50% in coach. I skipped that. I missed that. Sorry. So in coach, if you're in coach class, you're 50%. So what we're saying is we give 50% savings. Right? So that will be equivalent to 100% in business class and 100% in first class. But if you're in coach class, you're going to get 50% of that. So instead of you getting, if someone saves on a cruise $1,000, instead of you getting $500, which is your 50%, if you're in coach class, you're going to get $250. Okay, business class, you're going to get the full 500. That's the 100%. You're going to get up to 12% on your dual team. And you're also going to have the pre-op and the Vibe Rise, access to the pre-op and Vibe Rise. That is a one-time fee for business class of $500. $500 plus your $49.95. Now, first class, you get absolutely everything. And let me just tell you that your customers also get everything. So when you're choosing, you need to be very careful of what class you want to be in, because you want to get the most bang for your buck. So you don't want your customer using services in first class, and because you're in coach or business class, you can't be rewarded for it because it's not going to fall under what you get paid for. You have to be mindful of that. You don't want to leave any money on the table. So first class is going to give you all of the stuff that we have as far as hotels, flights, rental cars, the cruises, the homes, the weeks, marketplace, lifestyle, and the time sharing. You're going to get 50 boomerangs, guys. That's a value of $15,000. 50 boomerangs. That's 50 customers that you can go and get. You're going to get 100% of the bonus percentage and up to 20% of the dual team. You're also going to get the pre-up and the vibe rise. That is the first class is a one-time investment of $1,000 plus your $49.95. So the maximum that you have to pay to invest in your future with this company is $1,049.95. That's the absolute most for anybody. Any pack that you choose, you're going to have your $99.95 monthly subscription fee. That's your overhead. This is what's going to keep your business going. You're going to have what's going to come under this $99.95, and what you get for it, you get the pre-op. Remember, you're getting free customer websites that you are giving out to your customers, and these websites are valued at $20,000. You're giving these websites out for free, okay? Free websites. So you're going to get the websites for your customers. Your customers, if they have any trouble, they have customer service. Someone's there to answer their questions, customer support. This is what we're paying for. We're paying for the pre-op. Remember, the pre-op is going to do all of the upselling, cross-selling, and selling for us. So when new things come out, you don't have to go back to your customers and say, oh, remember we was doing the travel well, now we're doing Vibe Ride, or now we're doing Boom Mobile, now we're doing, you know, gasoline, whatever it is that's coming down the pipeline. You don't have to worry about getting back to your customers. The pre-op's going to do that. So that's our cost. We have our back office. We have our own iGo platform. Our back office is going to include all of our customers. We have someone that has to do the payroll. If people are traveling and saving and we'll do a bonus, someone's calculating that. So this $99.95 is just the overhead to run your business. And if I have any business owners on the line, I know that you know that $100 a month, whether you make $2, $5, $10, $15, $50, $100,000 a month, if you're only paying $100, that is nothing. That is an excellent amount to have to pay. So the other thing that you get is you get 10 new boomerangs each time you pay your monthly fee. And like I said, they're valued at $300. So you're talking about $3,000 value. Okay, so here's an article. If you want to write down this business for him, you could go there and you could look at different things they will have on iBoomerang and other home-based businesses. But this particular article came out April 3rd, 2020. And as you can see, we are the #1 fastest growing direct sales company in 2020 as well. When you look down here, you see iBoomerang #1. We are the best, okay? So companies also were listed here on this other one with the top five MLM companies, and there you go, iBoomerang again. So we're just different. We're just different. We're different from anything you've ever seen. You have to keep an open mind. What I say is that when you start your job, any job that you have started, if you don't know, when you get there on your first day, you don't know anything about the job. But you do know that it is a company and the company is already running, and that there are people there to assist you. And it gets easier as you go every time you learn more and more about the company. So we want you to get started now. We want you to text the person who invited you with the following number. #1, thank you, I'm ready to get started. #2, I love the information, but I have some questions. #3, thank you, I'm not interested, but I would like to be a customer. Okay, so I'm going to end with this last screenshot from Mr. Holton Buggs, our CEO. It's not even a minute, and I'll be right back to take any questions that you may have. Make sure you have your questions ready, please.
When I look at iBoomerang and how big the opportunity is, I compare it to the giants in business, not the giants in network marketing. I've watched Uber, I've watched Amazon, I've watched Airbnb, and I've watched them take an unlimited approach to encompassing the entire world and be able to have the entire world participate in their mission. And iBoomerang is no different. You know, travel is something that's huge. It's $8.7 trillion every year, and that's only one component of what we'll be able to do.